We just watched Luca carry a team to the NBA Finals. And as you just said, and I've been thinking about it, this is the time of the year when guys get right. We're about to have like a week off with the All-Star game. We're about to have that time where everything kind of ramps up. And so Luka now has this 3-4 weeks. What kind of chip on his shoulder do you think he has now?
He has a crazy chip, and I could tell by his professionalism in press conference. Like they're asking him questions like, "What do you think about Dallas management?" And he stops and he laughs. Oh, he's pissed off. And you made a great point. You're with a guy that's 41 years old and knows how to take care of his body. You're gonna get to see what he does, and maybe he's gonna be like, "Hey, man, people calling you fat. Let's try this for a week. Let's do this." Like, LeBron, what do you eat? How do you do this? How do you do that? And LeBron, like you said, they're going to be trading secrets, and he's in L.A., and, you know, he got all the hoopla around him. His jersey is #1, and Luca. So he has a, you know, brand new confidence. Oh, he's pissed off, and he's going to come back in shape, and he's going to put up some numbers. And listen, for them, it's a win because if they make the play-in game, let's just say they win one series. Oh, my God. L.A. and New York is the same thing. It's the same thing.
I don't even think the season matters for L.A. because you do not get. So we have never had a 25-year-old that's made 5 first-team All-NBAs. It's never happened. Ever. And he's doing things that are Wilt and Oscar and LeBron. Those guys are not available. They're not. We've never seen this. And now you're telling me he just bought a house with his family. He's got like a 1-year-old daughter. And he's been the wonderkind his entire life. He's been beating adults overseas since he was 16 years old. He's already taken a team to the finals. He's already been a top 2, top 3 MVP vote getter. And now you, this team that drafted him, looked him in the face and said, "We don't believe in you long term." We've never had someone this great, this young, now with this much motivation. And we've seen this Luka Doncic kid. Oh, Devin Booker, you want to talk trash? I'm going to destroy you. Oh, I can't handle the Clippers and Kawhi. Here's 40 in a game winner. You were courtside in the Western Conference Finals and said, I didn't know he had that killer in him. You gave a killer motivation. Not on my watch. I'm not going to be the one that traded the killer. Not me. Sorry.
And what I like about it is I'm watching all these shows. They don't really talk about the Super Bowl that much. The Super Bowl get one segment. Luka and AD get 9 segments.
It's incredible. Dude, Wemby now has a running mate in De'Aaron Fox, and it's not even talked about.
Not even talked about.
What would, if Luka called you and said, "Hey, big fella, I know that you went to LA with expectations. You've also been talked about with like your work ethic and stuff. How would you approach this? What would you tell him?"
I would tell him MESTFU. Make him shut the up. Because, you know, for me, and my mother, who's a very wise woman, taught me this because I used to go crazy from criticism. But she always used to say, see if there's some truth inside the criticism before you go off. Oh, you'll never win a championship if you don't hit free throws. She might be right. So what do? All right, I gotta average 40 then. I gotta dominate so bad that if I miss 6 free throws in a row, it won't even matter. So he's gonna have to listen to all that stuff. Okay, you're not in shape. You may have to start eating salad, my boy. Oh, he goes to the wine bar. You may have to chill out on the wine. He does this and he does that. He was at fat camp. Now you just got to shut him up. And I commend him for being super classy because he's a better man than I am. Being super classy. So, hey, get right, get healthy, and just take over.
It's of all the conspiracies that have come out. Oh, this is to improve ratings in the NBA. Oh, this is because, as you mentioned, there's the Dallas thing where maybe they want to do a casino. All these things. When you hear these conspiracy theories, my first thought is, man, that's how bad of a trade it was for Dallas. Like that we have conspiracy theories. Do you believe any of it, or is it just fun conversation?
I think it's just fun conversation, but in the treachery of the business of basketball, which people just come out and say, Like, I want Nico to say, this is why we trade him. Like, nobody's really giving an answer. Like, we want to know. Dirk wants to know. Mark Cuban wants to know. All of Dallas wants to know why you trade one of the best players in the league. Just say
the one thing that I can take from Nico's press conference that commented at it was he kept mentioning culture and he kept saying defense wins championships. And it sounds like, from everything I've heard and the reports that are coming out, that it sounds like they were worried about giving this guy so much money because he already had so much control down there in Dallas, and they didn't think his work ethic was something that you build around. Nico was Kobe's guy. It sounded like they didn't believe in him long term.
Okay, well, say that then.
Yeah.
Say it. So other people can't get likes by making up BS conspiracy theories. Because once one of these conspiracy theories catches leg, now you got a whole nother conversation, a whole nother explanation. Now, I want a guy that can stop a guy, or I want a guy that's first team All NBA 5 years in a row and averaging 28 and only going to get better and has that dog in him. Richard, I'll take the guy that's averaging 28. And this is why I talk to Chuck all the time, because I've been a part of it. You have to have timely stops. You have to have guys that want to play defense. But, like, for example, my guys are Rick Fox, James Posey. Like, they were known as defensive players, but they weren't. They were not the Gary Payton type of defensive players. Like, when you talk about Gary Payton locking you down. My guys would just play hard, have timely stops, and then, drive and bring them to me. We get a time. So if you can have 2 or 3, 4 or 5 timely stops, especially when you have a lead and they can give you momentum, that's what it's going to take. Like you talk about, like Boston, like they're not known for defense, but their team plays great defense and they have timely stops. When they beat Dallas, they had a lot of hey, don't let Luca get off. And they had 4 or 5 possessions where Luca had to pass the ball, couldn't do that. Like, those are timely stops. So, again, you give me 4 guys that can give me timely stops, I still need 1 or 2 guys that can put that thing in the hole and averaging 40. I'm going with that all the time. So, again, that was just another excuse. But I'd rather you just have some balls and come out and say, hey, man, we didn't believe in them.
I'll say this, too. February 25th, Mavs at Lakers. TNT Tuesday night.
Ooh,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
You know what? I am not leaving that desk.
And I'm telling you right now, to our friends at DraftKings, I am going to love making a parlay with Luka dropping 40. LeBron's going to have like 10 dimes. I might even put some bets on Luka dropping 50 that night, because that's how confident I am.
Are they playing in Dallas?
No, it's in LA.
Okay. Ooh, even worse.
Even worse, because that place is going to go nuts.
You know what I would do if it was at Dallas, if I was Luka? I'd just sit on the bus until it's time to play the game. I won't come in the arena. You're not going to see me for warm-ups. I'm going to just sit on the I'm going to get ready before I go.
Dressed in the jersey already?
Yeah, just sit on the bus and just listen to all the hate mail and then say, Luka, we about to run out. Then run out. Ooh. That's how I would do it. Ooh.
Luka hits like a huge 3 and then lifts up his jersey and he's like, I'm too fat.
Yes, exactly.
Oh. Yeah, so hold on. I'm curious. Like, you went to Miami and there was a lot of people doubting you from LA. Did you notice I know, like, you joke around about the body fat test and stuff. When you had a chip on your shoulder from Lakers, Miami, did you change? Like, did you find your work ethic change? Did you find your preparation change? Were you more motivated?
I had a conversation with Pat, and we had lost early that year. So Pat was like, hey, I need you to do this. I was like, all right, I'll switch it up. But didn't do a lot of basketball stuff. Just did a lot of UFC and changed the way I ate and came in very, very light. And we could have won it that first year. Like I always tell a story, made to the Eastern Conference Finals. I begged Coach Van Gundy. I said, bro, we already got the number 1, number 2 seed. We got 5 games left. Let me chill. I'll work out every day. Just let me chill. And he wanted me to play a game, and I was out there lollygagging around, and Jermaine O'Neal hit me in my thigh and split my thigh. We still made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, lost in Game 7, but I truly believe if he'd have gave me that time off, we definitely could have won the championship. But so to answer your question, did my work ethic change? Yeah, because now you got people doubting me. So now again, I wanted to shut them up. Didn't do it that year, but came back the next year and did shut them up. What time is it? It's game time. The NFL playoffs are here, baby. Man, do I miss the good old days of my Cowboys playing for something. And for those who are lucky enough to have your team in the playoffs, there's no better place to get tickets than Game Time. They make getting tickets fast and easy.
What up, everybody? GameTime has an amazing feature called GameTime Picks that makes getting tickets to your favorite game or live events easier. Go Birds, baby. GameTime Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. Get the one you want. We're just looking through the GameTime app, browsing seats on GameTime Picks, and the curated deals are truly great. You already know what I like about the GameTime app. Aside from the GameTime Picks feature, it's the all-in pricing. Toggling this feature shows the total upfront with no surprise fees at checkout. Check out the GameTime app.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Just download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code BIGPOD. That's BIGPOD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code BIGPOD for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Remember, what time did I say it was? It's still game time, baby.